you need to do is learn to present the gospel properly. He said, how do you do? I said, 98% of the people I talk to get saved. It's the absolute truth. You say, well, are you better at it than he is? No. It has nothing to do with being better. It has everything to do with properly presenting it. Listen to Romans 1:16. Paul said, I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Christ, for the gospel of Christ is the power of God unto salvation to everyone that believeth. If you present the gospel properly, it does all the work. I said, you got to present this thing properly. And once you start presenting it, you say, well, how do I present it properly? How many of you here have ever been in a hellfire and brimstone church? I have been in one. Sure, we've all been in one. And you know, you've heard pastors scare people into getting saved. You know, personally, I'm just glad they get saved. I don't care if you scared them into getting saved. I'm glad they get saved. But that's not the power of God, scaring people into getting saved. Because what will happen is if you had to scare them into getting saved, they'll probably end up getting saved again because they get scared along the way. And I'm here to tell you, once saved, always saved. When I got saved 40 years ago, God didn't say, now I'm going to watch you real careful. When you screw up, oh, you messed up, Brad. You lost it. You know how many times I lost it? If I lost it based on how many times I've screwed up since I've been saved for 40 years? It'd be like how many thefts there are in the world. Do you realize a theft takes place, according to ADT, a theft takes place every 14.3 seconds. I guarantee you, I goof up every 14.3 seconds. I don't know about you. Maybe you got a better time than I do. I'm here to tell you, when I got saved, God wrote my name in the book of life, and I'm saved based on what Christ did for me, not what I do for him. You say, well, wow, God's pretty good. Hello? Ding dong, answer that door. See, Romans 2:4. The goodness of God is what leads us to repentance. By the way, I didn't get saved because hell is hot. By the way, hell's hot. But I didn't get saved 40 years ago because hell was hot. I got saved because Frank Owens explained to me how good God was. And when you present the gospel and how good God is to people, and they can't help but feel the Spirit of God just move in their lives and say, listen, you need to trust this Jesus this guy's talking to you about.